Hello everyone, my name is Jesse, and I am back with another video on the channel. Today I'll be playing Plants vs. Zombies Widescreen Part 6. In this episode, we'll be playing through the next 5 levels of Episode 3. So, here we go. Let's see what happens. Alright, we're going to face a brand new enemy today, and his name is the Zomboni. This guy has an ability, like he crushes plants in his way and leaves behind a trail of ice that cannot be planted on. So we have to be careful around him. For this episode, I'm going to start with my usual sunflower setup, as per usual. Might as well place a tangle kelp there, and some lily pads as well, so that nothing wrong happens. Hopefully. Alright, squash. The squash can instantly flatten like enemies wearing buckets on their heads, football helmets, anything. This guy is easily really powerful. I'm placing tangle kelps in case like zombies try to go in the water. Which, don't worry, I'll have them covered. Now, if only I could do something about this zombie over here. Alright, can this squash recharge a little faster? Much better. I need some extra help. No, jalapeno, go for it. This is my early game. Just using instas to like take care of these zombies quickly, while using walnuts as my only defense. It's not looking good right now. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. And I'm pretty sure it won't. Or maybe it will, because like another conehead's showing up. And 3-Peter only deals like 1p of damage in 3 lanes. You're not helping in a fight against bucket heads alone. And like other enemies like cones are a genuine problem for it. Unless they're in the water, where you can use guys like tangle kelp to help out. There he is. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate what he does. I'm going to place a sunflower in front. Look what happens. Crushed. Don't worry, squash can instantly smash him. And if you want to go to extra mile though, you can do one better. Jalapeno. Instantly destroys Zomboni and the ice trail it leaves behind as well, because of the fire. Obviously. One thing I don't understand is like, why is 3-Peter like 325 son? They could have just made him like I don't know, I guess like increase his recharge instead of like increasing his cost? I don't know. That would make him a little bit better in my opinion. Man, these guys are doing almost nothing to him. Oh wait, he's almost down. And kaboom. No ice trails. We got a new plant. Spikeweed. This plant destroys rolling objects and pops tires, as well as hurting zombies that step on it due to the spikes on top. I will say I prefer his PvZ2 design over the one from PvZ1. Okay, why are these levels 3 flags long? No, I'm bringing in Spikeweed to help out deal some little damage here and there in the early game. To speed things up a little faster. I can now deal damage across like multiple lanes. However, in this game, you need to be careful about using Spikeweed because, like, it takes 2 of them to kill basic zombies. And you have no chance against Conehead zombies. And also, like, most zombies in PvZ1 tend to not care about Spikeweed that much. I have the optimum strat now. Goodbye, zombies. I'm moving on to next best option. More Spikeweeds. Da, da, da. I'm doing pretty good right now. While I'm assembling the defenses, I see Snorkel wants to hop in as well. 2 of them. Three Peters and Spikeweeds. Now I'm just gonna place more Spikeweeds in the front to like deal extra damage. Okay, that one's gone. Okay, since the front line's not taking that much damage, might as well place another 3-peater in each column. Okay, not each column, I mean second and fifth column. Okay, I finally developed a really cool strat. And I got Torchwood! Yes! The plant I've been waiting for. Peas that pass through it turn into fireballs. Okay, that sounds very nice. And good thing too, because we're going to encounter the next zombie in the world. Dolphin Rider. A more dangerous version of the pole vaulter, for obvious reasons. This guy goes in the water and jumps over the first plant it sees. And then he slows down. So, you're probably wondering why I placed my lily pads awkwardly. Well, that's because, like, remember when I said that, like, Dolphin Rider jumps over the first plant it sees? That also includes lily pads. So I'm placing them there as like a little blockade for them to get through, to negate the Dolphin Rider, to keep him from wreaking havoc in the battlefield. I over-explained myself, didn't I? Whatever. I'm doing fine right now with spikeweed, so it doesn't really matter much anyways. Now that I've got a Torchwood in my team, I'm thinking about like showing him in action. You know what? Let's do it. Alright, here comes the wave. Okay, I finally got the power of fire. Fireballs. And here he blew. And here he goes. Why'd I stutter there when I said that? Like, here he comes. Okay, the reason I actually stutter sometimes is because, like, I have, I actually have, like, a disability. It's, autism. And because of that, I tend to make mistakes when talking. Like a lot of mistakes. More than I'd like. Anyways, here comes final wave. Here he comes. He's gonna jump. Sorry, Dolphin, but you are not approaching our house today. And neither is that Conehead. I like how the squash just splashes into water as well. That's pretty funny. At least in my opinion. Alright, we have a new friend. Tall Nut. Heavy duty wall that blocks enemies that jump or vault over it. You know what, since this is going to be a tough level, I'm going to replace the squash with a potato mine. So that makes it a bit more affordable to like get like early game attackers. And I finally got Tall Nut. Tall Nut has twice the HP of like a walnut, and can block flying, and can block like enemies that jump or vault over it, such as pole vaulters, dolphin riders, and there's going to be plenty more enemies that try to like jump over it. So it's good to have something that can counter it. The main issue is that like Tall Nut costs 125 sun, which is a lot for a plant that does nothing except block enemies. Although if you learn to manage your sun correctly in PvZ 1, this won't be as much of a problem. So just keep it in mind, but don't let the price scare you off. Okay? Okay. Okay, here comes the pole vaulter. Watch, he's gonna block him. Block! Yeah, this guy is simply too tall to be jumped over. Unless, like, zombies try to find a way to go higher, like, say, fly over it. Who knows? Maybe we'll encounter a zombie that flies over most plants. Here it comes. Hey, Dolphin Rider. Check this out. Block! Like, learning how to use the plants correctly and learning how to like take on the zombies in an efficient way is so vital to a game. That's what makes Plants vs. Zombies, well, Plants vs. Zombies. That's what makes the game fun. At least for me. Not many people know this, but I'm in Plants vs. Zombies for the strategy, not the casual. And by that I mean the strategy aspect, and not the casual gaming aspect. Keep this in mind when like I make reviews of like video games on my channel in the future. Alright, here comes the Zomboni. If only those zombies knew what they were getting themselves into. Facing off against like a guy who prefers strategy aspect of tower defense games. and not the casual stuff. Not the casual gaming. Given the state Plants vs. Zombies is in right now, as well as like other casual games like Angry Birds and several others, most people don't like casual games anymore. People don't like casual games made for consoles, made for mobile devices, made for computers like this one. People just don't like this anymore. And it's so disappointing because so many games nowadays have like tons of stuff that while they make sense in like modern gaming, it doesn't make sense to like those who prefer the more technical aspects of their games. Speaking of which, we got a note. Let's see what it says. Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We'll be right over. Sincerely, the Zombies. The reason I'm talking with the lisp is because like I think that's how the Zombies would sound, to be honest. Like imagine them just talking with a lisp like, we want to eat your brains. I'll be honest, there's like tons of people online that like prefer the art style of like the first game more than like the second. I'm talking about Plants vs. Zombies, by the way. And I mean, it is understandable, but I still think the second game has the better art style. Like, I understand why some people like the first game's art style. I mean, I like it myself as well. Like, it's simplistic yet charming, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would have to be the second game for like the improved sprites and cartoonier animations, which fits the vibe of the series pretty well. The similar case goes for like the soundtracks as well. If you enjoy like soundtracks that are like more ambient in nature, you'll prefer like the PvZ1 soundtracks. But if you're like me and like musical variety in video game soundtracks, you'll definitely prefer the second one. That is much clear. That is as clear as I can make it myself. Fire. Oh no, here come more zombies! More three-peaters. I'm just enjoying this. Dealing heavy damage to them. The zombies are not enjoying this. I'm willing to bet like the only people that are gonna dislike this video are like the zombies. Because, like, they probably want to see me lose the game and have my brains be eaten by the zombies. And I got a new plant. This plant is called sea shroom. It's like an aquatic version of like puff shroom, if that makes sense. However, it has a much longer recharge. Speaking of which, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell icon to never miss a video. Follow me on Discord for sneak peeks of upcoming content on my channel. And check out the link in the description of my video if you want to check out PVZ Widescreen for yourself. Once again, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'm Jesse. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!